To start, passive from ENCE's defense, way far back, mid-control over for Big, and they're going to come right through the red smoke.
Here they go. Process straight through it. Glaive is going to hear those footsteps and call for his teammates to come back and try and help him. Glaive is going to get the chance for the first headshot, but the trigger discipline, he's letting them run right on by. And Glaive with the double, taps in and Mantu both down. And just like that, ENCE have basically won the pistol round.
They have bomb control. They've got 2 players on it. Diha is just kind of sticking around at the A bomb site. Oh, that's a spicy shot. Let's see what more he's got. Bomb can be picked up, which means they have to be concerned about the B side as well. And now the Glock is starting to dish out a little bit of damage and make this defense passive. He's not going to be aware there's 2 players, though. And Goofy's found his teammate on the other side of the map, so it's all Sin from here.
One nice shot on the Glock. That is it here for Sin, and likely all that she wrote for Big in the pistol round. It's ENCE. They've taken the first round of play here. And you know, ENCE, the name has just become synonymous with like consistency last year, excitement around the roster, what they're going to be able to pull off. Glaive just waiting on utility, doesn't want to peek. Just allows his teammates to eliminate Sin without having to fight him, without having to show. And smoke goes down towards the B doors. Crimbo attempts to walk into it, but it's a false smoke. It's not safety. It's a kill coming in for ENCE. Followed up by Hades on the other side of the map, and the little fake to try and get bigger bomb plant does not pay off. Ooh. And it's a 3-0 start here when you might need them. As the smoke goes up towards the cave. It's going to lock that away from early access, and Sin, what a nightmare he has had at the start of this game so far. Taken out by a bombardment of utility. It's the Molotov that gets rid of him in the end. And Process looking to chase after the donut player. And Kylar just about gets around the corner. And now they realize there's 2 players in this position. And Process is going to get a double. And that prolapses the A site.
Oh, Hades hesitated. Hades really hesitated. Didn't know if he should fall back or step forward for the fight, and gets caught between 2 ideas. Crimbo dinked up and forced back. And Glaive is going to keep up the pressure back towards middle. It's Tabson. And this defense has just been peeled apart. Glaive's going to grab one. Shuts down the retreat for Big, but they're fine with that. They want to move forward. And A bomb site is open access. How well he played made it even more heartbreaking.
Exactly. I was talking to them on media day. I was in the car with them. We were just like, we were so close at blast. It's like, we really were so close.
At least he brought it up and you didn't stick the dagger in immediately.
Yeah, true. I was just avoiding that topic, actually.
Oh man, Sin, the double Molotov, he extinguishes one, nade coming over as well. That's a lot of resources spent to get him into a safe position, and he's taken down, but still Big come out with a nice win after a double kill in Donut. These mistakes and miscues are going to happen, but everything's going as we want.
Well, not this round, unfortunately, because they've decided to put a little bit more pressure into the Donut, and no one's inside of this A bomb site, which has allowed Big to just run straight through. And look at Process. Look how much space he's taken already. He's all the way through the temple, and he can come around the backside. Crimbo with the headshot. Process reacts in time to bring down Glaive. And now a 5v3. Big with the perfect start to the round.
That has to have been some research from Tabson, from Gabi, to make a call like that. And ENCE is again going to back away and try and preserve the weapons.
Good shot from Crimbo. That's going to be D-Hop.
You could just see him tracking the sound cues, the footsteps, and now Sin. They know they've got Kylar boxed in. He doesn't know where the next peek is going to come from. And there's the AWP hitting the deck. Big take everything away from them.
What a start it was for ENCE, but that is now long gone, and the smiles return to the faces of Big. God B goes down to celebrate, and there's the history in the Hall of Heroes. God B has his own banner up there with some of his ex-teammates too. 2008 it said. Just some of his teammates now down inside of the roster playing were mere children, Jason.
Yeah, basically. Tabson getting hyped up.
A boost over the smoke for Sin. Will it garner him a kill? It won't. He will not see Goofy in that corner.
It could.
Not yet anyway. And eventually he'll get that headshot. Goofy takes a few steps too far forward and ends up going down. And now Big handed 2 kills in the final 35.
Yeah, Process heads up, doing such a good job over in middle on that lurk, looking for the follow-up play, looking for the information play, is able to grab Kylar. A weakened, diminished defense, but still some fight left. Diha and Glaive are here. That smoke is going to go past Glaive, but he's very committed, and Diha's got nothing to say. And once again, Glaive's just going to try and bail out and preserve his life. No chance at a victory in this round.
Close up until the final moments. Then Big find the crucial kills. So 5-3.
Hades defending. Flashbang's going to come in. And it's perfect. He's got to take his eyes away. Glaive can only get the one. And all the weapons once again taken out of the hands of ENCE.
Second tactical timeout used for ENCE in this first half.
You're going to have a very empty middle of the year.
Well, here's Kylar inside of the cutout in middle. It's going to be one. He probably should have got a second down. I'm going to say absolutely should have at this point. But Hades patching up that hole, taps and running back. And I thought he might have been distracted by the donut player, but stays focused enough to go back for Diha. And it is just Crimbo, king of the clutch here for Big. Has he got one in him here in Katowice?
Ooh.
Ships in the night as they slink on past. Goofy runs right by him. And he's calling all the information, but it's fake. It's wrong information. They say the doors is clear. And Crimbo has no idea, though. No idea that Goofy walked past, and that will end up being his bane.
A little bit of awkwardness, but still Goofy's able to shut it down. Was in middle, they'd be donut, they'd be back towards red room, and that's Goofy, who almost gets his head ripped off, but instead at least gets information.
I was hoping for a little bit more from that itchy grenade, but they're going back into the play at A. And Diha diving out of donut, allowing Glaive to get in behind, and that's the bomb. He's dropped the bomb at the back of the pack, and that might slow Big down.
Especially now that the AWP is just zeroed in on this angle. That's not fun for Prosus.
Oh, it started so well for Big, but it's starting to fall out of their hands here. They've got to fight back in this mid-round, and Mantu has done exactly that. Good headshot on Goofy, but Hades is not done. He wants to move forward, and this is going to work out for him. The Polish AWPer locks it in a second. It's fantastic from Hades.
That's a quick kill on the second, and Diha just waiting, and Big might have outplayed themselves in that round. Opening kill, backing off, but buying time. Glaive had complete control of B lane, and they just get whittled down as they try and find and probe various points of this defense. And with this position, it's like, because we have the over-rotation to A, and there can be panic in trying to shift back to cover middle, to cover the B bomb site. But with Glaive in that position, everyone can be relatively comfortable and confident that they can stay at the A bomb site and be there to address the situation.
And it's Crimbo that's wielding it, trying to get up that B ramp.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what it deserves. That's what you deserve.
Yeah, get it out of here.
You know, it's a real Counter-Strike here. Goofy's turn. Oh, he hit the headshot through the wood. Sin very lucky to be alive. Tabson will not be given that same mercy. He's taken out by Hades' AWP, and we mentioned it just a few rounds ago about Hades has had the AWP out a few times, yet to see some serious impact. Well, that has changed. He's now 12-4, and has had some big kills over the last 2 rounds here.
Yeah, he's putting together 2 or 3 really good rounds with the AWP in a row. Goofy sticking around over towards Jaguar is going to find another kill on Mantu. And Prosus, finally that smoke clears. He can make his move. Glaive clears him and wins the fight. It's all down to Sin. 4 health. Wrecked by Goofy through the boards earlier. And it's going to be all tied up, Dinko. 6-6 at the half. ENCE doing a good job fighting back after a big streak in the middle of the half.
Good individual performance in that first half. Very proactive play from Glaive. He's 11-5. And now we're seeing this attack into cave in a pistol. Good shot from Sin, traded by Diha, and a lot of presence being detected in the B lane, and it's a massacre here in favor of Big, but he jumped into his teammate. Mantu blocked the fallback from Prosus, and Mantu makes up for it with that headshot.
Yeah, beautiful flashbang from Tabson as well. That's a kind of flashbang that makes you pump your fist. That was magnificent. Diha would have to get an ace. Bombs on the ground. Had a chance against Mantu, but can't connect the shots. He's got plenty of time to play with.
Oh, no chance. What a shot from Mantu.
Oh.
Nice, guys. Good flash.
Yeah, good flash. He called it as well. That was a sick flashbang coming in. And Big setup for the pistol. No bomb plan. Not even a chance, really, to get towards the bomb side itself because of the setup that Big went with here on the CT side. So no force buy coming in here for ENCE.
Yeah, hitting some beautiful shots with those USPs.
Especially in the hands of a player like Diha. But let's see. Is there anything for it? Yes, there is.
There it is, baby.
Yourself up to the P250.
It's paid for itself. And it's taken a ton of money out of the hands. So that's, oh my lord, Tabson can't track. Okay, this is dangerous.
Oh my god, indeed. Crimbo coming back in from CT. He's cleaning it up. He's like asking how it even got this bad. Eventually, it will be a 1v2. Kylar might be able to slip away with a stray bullet hit Sin. He might be able to get another kill, but what Glaive has to offer on the T side of this Polish side. And Tabson already climbing up heaven, looking down the B lane. He's not alone, he's got Sin on the swing. And Glaive has already got through that smoke. He's looking to try and apply pressure, but Prosus must have been given information that he was inside that, checking it, finding it with the MP9, and it's over just like that. ENCE don't really get a gun round, Jason, because Big have 3 kills immediately.
Yeah, 2 of them through smoke as well. I don't even know if Prosus saw Glaive get into that cubby. May have just pre-fired it considering his teammates were clearing out lane, but man, that is an emphatic victory for Big to start their defensive campaign when the gun rounds begin. And they too are going to get aggressive quickly out of A main. We saw Big run this a number of times. Prosus having great impact doing it. It's Kyler leading the way, and he's dropped by the ult from Man2. Goofy's in the site, but that's it. Bomb is going to go to the other side of the map, so this is a fake from ENCE, and they're selling it pretty well. 4 defenders and an extended spray from Sin nets him the kill. ENCE has been so whittled down.
D-Hot. He's going to be checked here. Prosus looking towards Cave, in fact, so the angle was just perfect for D-Hot to get that headshot. Man2 trading back.
Yeah, but Glaive's...
We said it at the start. They have to win this round. They have to get these rounds under their belt at this point. And here comes the retake with double the players. Big have the significant advantage here. Glaive looking towards his first target. It's Taps and the in-game leader on the other side gone. Glaive doubles up, but now he's alone. He needs a quad kill to close this, or at least needs to delay the time long enough so there's not enough time to defuse. And he will be taken out through the box, and the defuse will come through for Big. It's 11 rounds. ENCE unable to survive in this one, and that might just be it.
Willing to let 2 players go down as they just keep gaining space and keep restricting Glaive more and more.
There's a flash over the top. Taps and doing some damage on D-Ha. One of your strongest players is taken down low already. Sin just mowing them down. It's 1. But he combines in this sort of sandwich from the other side, and Prosus makes sure that ENCE are destroyed at the door, so they're not getting anything done. This T side is being woeful.
Tough mid push and lane push that you just can't deal with, and it's like we just lose 2 players every time we go there, and that's half the map.
Yeah, you almost have to force them to respect you and change that up, and ENCE haven't done it. They haven't been able to compete really across the board. And it's been a good team effort today from Big. That's what we always say about them. You know, obviously the standout players in Crimbo.
Backs off when blinded, which allows Dia to continue challenging, and he's going to step up the ramp. Prosus spamming through as the smoke clears. Dia's got the perfect timing. Good read. Sin is still on the bomb site, though. Dia does slip away, but the information is over to Tapson, and the Galil. He can't handle it.
Tapson's gonna pump the brakes now, come back over towards that B-bomb site.
What did they do? I don't think they know that Sin was... Okay, that smoke will give it away. I don't know if they necessarily knew that Sin was still in the bomb site. They might have thought that the defense was so far back they could just waltz in. That's not the case.
Oh, Tapson goes down. Sin only gets 1. So Kylar, who's been so quiet, I think that's his first kill of the second half, gets 2 out of it. And now Goofy inside of right. Crimbo made a step and does not get the kill. So just Man2. This one ain't done yet. No money problems on him. He can drop a weapon on over if required. Sin's a little weak on cash, but the vast majority of his team have everything they could ever want. And he is safe from the bombardment. But for how long? That smoke will fade away. Nice shot on the reveal of Prosus, and he'll get away too. Chasing after him, running right into D-Ha, and he will deliver death to 3. No problem for D-Ha. Once again, breaks open this B-bomb site, and he's not stopping. He moves forward, and Big is so far removed.
That's nasty. That is a nasty round from D-Ha. Really well struck. Back-to-back rounds where he's been the creator for ENCE at that B-ramp position. Now, depending on the weapons, how this round kind of ends out, Crimbo's got money to drop an M4 over, so there's still cash if he can keep it alive. Good nade, he heard the Molotov damage, but Diaz still got him trapped into a corner. Can't win the fight. And all of a sudden, it's getting a little bit costly. So Kyler's going to back out with the leg shot. And important now that you don't give away too much, that they actually decide to go for this retake, which is entirely possible now that Kyler's gone down.
Not like this.
Look at Hades. He's all the way at the A-bomb site. He's still thinking they're going to save.
Yeah, good molly. They can't get back out through that backside, so...
I mean, it's great from Diha, and it's obviously doing a lot to open up these rounds. But this is back-to-back rounds. He's done it for you at this same position. That can't be the only thing you're relying on. So it's bought you some time for another option to open up, and that's the question. Can ENCE find another player who's able to make a play like that somewhere else on the map? Minute
and 7 seconds left. ENCE have actually got something to play with here on the T side. The early portions, they were getting no room to maneuver, but here's the ult back in the hands of tabseN, and what a shot straight to the face of Hades.
That's the bomb on the ground as well. And maybe ENCE isn't super concerned with it at the moment, but they will have to be at some point in the round. Deagle at distance watching mid, Sin's up close with a Deagle of his own. Glaive finds that, well aware of the danger, but now you're going against the two weapons.
Two weapons indeed, Crimbo and tabseN. Crimbo only manages one, so it's just tabseN, the in-game leader, trying to pull this one off the load. And now they know where he is. He could catch them running back. 30 seconds left. He has the bomb in his eyes, and he's not able to land a shot. A couple of opportunities there, but eventually ENCE will pick up that round.
Yeah, a little bit scary. No utility to block him off. Either they had to take the fight, they had to be out in the open, exposed to danger. And we run it back. 2 SMGs on the board for Big. MP9s on Process and Sin.
And D-Hop back to the B play. He runs up, this time not able to get that opening kill, and now they know he's there, so they go for the swing. Process confident with the MP9 that he's able to just rapidly swing on him, and he actually melts the second player. Process is doing this on his own. Big being dragged through this round, and probably at this point to their first win here in Katowice, thanks to Process. That is incredible. It's Kylar Goofy with still a decent amount of utility that can place inside of this B bomb side just to give themselves an extra percentage chance here of getting through to the side itself. The Process, he's done everything. Why not do it all? Why not do it all? An ace lies in front of him if he can collect these 2 kills, but that is taken away by tabseN. 8 seconds left, and Process will get the job done. So will Big. Their opening matchup in Katowice goes their way, and the local heroes, Jason, not the performance they would have hoped for.
No, first showing from ENCE is a loss, which is obviously heartbreaking, which is very unfortunate, but growing pains. We'll see if they can build into this event. Not a whole lot of opportunities. They're going to be playing up against Astralis. Glaive rematching his old organization later on in the event, and for Big, they move on with a solid victory.
It's not the team you want to be going up against in that elimination game, right? Astralis, one of the strongest teams probably going to be in the elimination games, and if you're looking at 9 being a new roster with dreams of potentially making a run at your home event, it is not the recipe that is lining up for success.
And it's a rematch as well from last week where Big took down Heroic. They're going to move on to play Heroic to move forward.